Hello everybody, we just wanted to introduce our new experienced physiotherapist to you. So I'll introduce you to Austin. I'll let Austin just give us a pronunciation of his surname.
Surname is Wiehahn, spelled with a W, which is most confusing. So most people just call me Austin.
Very good, Austin. Thank you. So before we let Austin speak too much, you probably already picked up a little bit of an accent. So Austin, where were you born?
Born in South Africa, in Cape Town. Travelled around a fair bit when I was younger, and then finished my schooling in South Africa, and then came to Australia along the way.
So what brought you to Australia?
I came over to do my undergrad studies, and liked it so much that I came over again and did my master's degree. But I worked for 19 years in England, so I've got a bit of a mixed accent, and most people pick up the English and some people pick up the Safa as well.
That's right. So South African, South Australian trained, and so I guess the next question, are you going to South America next?
No, I plan on staying here for quite a long time.
Very good.
I have decided that Australia is where I'm going to be here for the next few decades anyway.
Excellent. So in terms of your postgraduate training, what postgraduate training have you?
I did my master's degree in sports and musculoskeletal physiotherapy in 2004, and along the way I've also done postgrad qualifications in teaching at universities and also in ergonomics, in health ergonomics.
And in terms of your health ergonomics, how do you feel that's helped you as a physiotherapist?
Quite significantly, because most people who are working anyway will work for up to 40 plus hours a week, and what they do in that work time will have a significant impact on the recovery time for the injury, and often it might be the underlying cause for their injury. So having an appreciation of what they do at work helps me better sort out or address the underlying issues. So I tend to find that we have a much greater outcome if we can appreciate what the person does. But obviously with the person who doesn't work, well, ergonomics also comes into that with what they might do in their leisure time, and if they watch TV for 2 hours a day or do lawn bowls for 2 hours a day, well, that is an ergonomic factor that we have to take into account as well.
Very true. Okay, and in terms of your musculoskeletal and sports training, postgrad training, and then how you've used that since you've worked with some elite level sportsmen, etc. Can you?
So I've worked in the UK for the military along the way, and also in private practice I've had to deal with sports persons, be that elite runners, veterans. I've dealt with triathlon clubs and what have you, so I've dealt with quite a lot of athletes, especially in the endurance field, dealing with those niggly types of injuries with knee and ankle and Achilles tendon type injuries, which I absolutely love dealing with because it's that repetitive nature, that underlying cause, and trying to work out what might be perpetuating that injury.
Very good. So running and bike fits and things are something that you've had a fair amount of experience with.
Yes. Dealing with video analysis and working out why runners might be susceptible to their injury.
Very good. So come in for those assessments. That's something that we will be running within the clinic. So we look forward to seeing you for that opportunity. Austin, aside from and outside of physiotherapy, how do you like to spend your spare time?
Running. I need to run.
Yes.
I'm like a Labrador dog. If I don't run, it tends to calm everything down.
Very good.
So I do a fair bit of running. I do a little bit of cricket, but that's more with my son.
Yes.
And then I take my daughter out for her sports like netball and hockey and all the rest. So the ideal sort of family time revolves around sports or the beach. Hence I've chosen Newcastle and Port Stephens as where I want to live.
Perfect, that's lovely. So a good weekend, what would that look like to you?
Probably a morning run, followed by kids at the sports fields, followed by barbecue and taking it easy.
Sounds good, sounds good. What's the favourite, your most favourite place? Like, where have you visited and you thought, wow, that's great, and why is that your favourite?
I would probably go for the Greek islands. I'm very, very keen on the Greek islands. And one of the best cities that I've been to recently is in Spain. It's Seville. Absolutely loved that. From everything from the food to the architecture, it was beautiful.
And so how did you meet your wife, Austin?
That was in Cambridge,
Yeah.
2005, I believe. My wife knows the exact day. And I met her there through sports and what have you, and social circles.
Fantastic. So you've got 2 children?
I do have 2 kids, yeah.
Both active by the sound of it. Favourite dessert? That was a question that came up.
Would have to be a mix-up between sticky toffee pudding, which is very commonplace in England in the winter months. There's a lot of nostalgia with that. And a pecan pie.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Got me there. And most importantly for the clinic here, tea or coffee drinker?
Tea. 100% tea.
There you go.
Coffee in the morning, followed by tea for the rest of the day.
Okay. Okay. And I guess interesting question around accents and things. So if it comes down to where you've been and who you might chief, are we talking Wallabies, Springboks, England, like in terms of rugby?
At the moment, it's England.
Yes.
And it'll be England until I'm granted citizenship.
Very good.
But at the moment, it is solidly England. I have supported the Springboks along the way. I supported the Wallabies when I was a student here for 5 years.
Okay.
But because I've lived in England for the last 19 years, I've been persuaded to support them, and I will do that until we'll see how things go.
So that obviously sparks a bit of rivalry around Ashes series. And
it does.
As well.
But my son has only been here for 4 or 5 months, and he's a Wallaby supporter straight away. And so in terms of cricket, he supports Australia. So that'll lead to some interesting few months ahead.
Very good. So football-wise then, if I said to you round ball, Sharon, Steedon or Gilbert, what would you...
Round ball.
Round ball, very good. Is there someone you follow?
No. I've never really got into soccer.
Okay.
But so I'm open to supporting Australia in football.
Good. Very good.
Yeah.
Okay. And where should someone come to see a physio in Port Stephens, Austin?
Well, I would hands down say it must be the Nelson Bay Physio and Sports Injury Centre, just because it is a lovely family business and it's a very personal touch here.
Very good. So we'd just like to welcome Austin. We hope you've enjoyed getting to know a little bit more about Austin. So we'd encourage you to come in and see one of our professionals here and show your lovely smiling face to Austin, who will be here to help you. Thank you.
Thanks very much.